Here's the thing. According to the New York Times article, it says right here, I answered the call of my president. Rioters say Trump urged them on, right? So if that
by the hack New York Times.
By the hack New York Times, right? Yeah. So they found
they should just
legal documents.
They should just
charges.
change the New York Times to the hack.
All right, so let's just use this logic, right? Because they're logical people. We're logical people. The Democrats are logical, right? So logic says.
I think logic left them a long time ago.
A person in a position of power said something to incite violence, right?
Correct.
Okay. That's what it's saying here. That they're saying that supporters heard their cry and.
Like when Hulk Hogan says, "All my Hulkamaniacs."
That's like
a person of power.
Oh yes, I remember the riots of the '80s and the '90s.
That's right.
Hulkamania in town
was running wild.
All right, so let's use that logic. We're consistent too, right? The Democrats are consistent. We can apply consistency all across the board. Tell me, is this it? No. Tell me. You got to listen to this. Check this out.
What's going on? What is she saying? What is she cackling about now?
Here we go. Listen to this.
I can't wait.
Again, remember the argument is person in position of power, Trump, says something, incites violence, right?
Correct.
Person in position of power.
I think that's been established now by the left.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
That's the equation, I believe, that the left
for
established.
Impeachment.
Correct. For impeachment. Go ahead.
So check this out.
Play the clip, Jim.
That I know that there are protests still happening in major cities across the United States. I'm just not seeing the reporting on it that I had
that's right.
for the first few weeks.
That's right. But they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. And they're not. This is a movement. I'm telling you, they're not going to stop. And everyone beware, because they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop before Election Day in November, and they're not going to stop after Election Day. And that should be, everyone should take note of that on both levels, that this isn't, they're not going to let up, and they should not.
Did you hear what I heard?
Them some rioting words.
Those are rioting words. That's like the Hulkamania coming into town and saying,
with the millions and the billions.
Okay.
Hold on. But it's Kamala Harris. She could incite riots. It's
a
okay
Democrat. They let you
she's
do
a
these
Democrat.
They let you do these kinds of things, right?
Okay, Jimmy, when is the bullshit gonna stop? God damn it, Jim. When are we just gonna call a spade a spade? Why is it any time they want, they swing the narrative so that their agenda gets pushed? Why? Why is it like if Donald Trump says something, he's evil, he's a fascist, he's racist, he's attacking this group of people, or he's attacking a specific race?
Right.
Whereas when Kamala comes out and says, "Oh, there's gonna be rioting. Get ready for more rioting,"
and
it's gonna go on.
They should not let up.
And they should not let up.
Yeah.
When she says it, it's considered what? Cannon fodder?
Cannon fodder?
Fodder?
Fodder? Dad? Look, you're right. I don't. That's
no. Isn't it?
I'm saying, like,
isn't it bullshit?
We have principles,
though?
Right? The Democrats are principled people. They should apply this to the.
There is no principles.
They're principled.
On one side.
They're for the little people, John. They're for the POCs, the COPs, the LGBTQCs. They're for everyone.
They're more like a POS.
So, why was I bringing this up? Oh, okay.
You're bringing this up because this is the double standard that exists.
So this is more,
and this is what gets reported, and 95% of the population sees this shit because this is the only thing that's on television.
So this is more recent, actually.
This is all mainstream media.
Yeah. So
what you're showing is not off of like some back channel.
No.
You know, this is Colbert.
No, this is up in your face.
This is MSNBC,
late night.
CNN.
They're letting them do this, right?
So they're saying it's okay to go out and riot.
You're right. Trump gives us a speech that's shown on C-SPAN in front of hundreds, thousands of people.
And nobody watches.
And a couple thousand nuts go and storm the Capitol, and we have to raise hell and put this guy in jail as a result. She can do this on national TV over and over again, because, look, check this out.
That they sent these law enforcement officers into cities wearing camouflage. Camouflage. We send folks into war wearing camouflage so they can blend into the environment to ensure their safety as they are deployed on a mission that is in our national interest. So what is going on here? When you send camouflage uniformed officers into a city without any clear identification to direct their force
Damn,
at
that guy's
peaceful
not going
protesters.
down.
There is clearly
That's a lot of
there
pepper
is
spray.
clearly an abandonment
Pause this
of mission.
really quick. So she just said, in her words, she said, we deploy agents, federal agents, or when we send our military into wars for our national interest. Is it not in our national interest to keep rioters from pillaging our cities? Is that not our national interest when rioters are attacking small businesses, innocent people, other protesters? Is that not in our national interest?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Yes. Go ahead.
Just also really quick, some context. This is actually from when they were trying to storm the federal courthouse in
Portland?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we saw how
Back
great
last year.
it worked out in Seattle when they let them take over.
Yeah. So they were trying to
Chaz
get
or
the federal
whatever
courthouse.
that
so
shit
yeah.
was.
Only by
They
the
took over
Department of
city
Homeland
blocks.
Security when doing that, but clearly.
Whoa, wait. Are you saying there's another? Hold on. I just thought about something. Where did we see troops on the ground? Everywhere. Recently.
At the Capitol? Were they wearing fatigues?
No, they weren't fatigued, but they were in camouflage.
Were they?
They were all the inauguration.
Were they all wearing
yeah.
their full-blown
They were in
uniform?
full-blown gear,
Oh,
all
shit.
over the Capitol yesterday. But it's cool though. Like I said,
Oh,
it's,
that's
it's
true.
fine. It's fine.
That's true.
Because here's the
Because
thing.
I saw a bunch sleeping on the floor.
It's fine.
They were wearing like their.
It's fine because they're Democrats and they're principled. The Republicans are evil people. That's
Did
just.
you see that they were even vetting the soldiers to make sure that they align with the left, and they dismissed all the ones that had conservative roots?
Yeah, it was actually all over the news yesterday. Remember the morning? Not yesterday, the day before. And
So what
all
are we
evening.
saying? That it's only okay to be Democrat in this country now?
Here's the thing that makes me feel gaslit, John. Great at this. I'm getting better at this. If Donald, this is a stupid game about what aboutism, but here, check this out. If
Get all your
Donald Trump said, I need you to go through the National Guard and see who's loyal to Barack Obama and remove them. How much wall-to-wall coverage do you think that would get?
Jesus, that would be the only thing they talk about for the next 4 years of his administration.
We're talking about dictatorships, right?
Absolute authoritarian move. Absolutely.
Like, why are...
Yeah, but that's the
It's a
thing.
stupid question, but why
So-
are we okay with it?
So that's what they do when they're gaslighting you.
Yeah.
Is they're calling the other side the authoritarian when all of their policies are authoritarian.
Yeah.
Locking down cities, making mandates and then not following them themselves. Telling people when they can open, how they could
Businesses.
open, yes.
Shutting down
How
the
they
middle
should
guy.
run. Getting them to invest thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to renovate to meet their requirements, and then locking them down,
Locking them down.
even though they went and complied with your mandates. These are all the steps that authoritarians use to disable
Yeah. And then you get
any type of. I mean, you have no. We have no say, right? As business owners, we have no say. If the city wants to come and shut us down, there's nobody we can go to.
the city.
The city can just come and say, you know what, we don't consider you essential, and shut you down.
Yeah. And then they get their big friends together, the big guys, right?
Well,
The big
the big boys all play.
the big boys all play, and the big boys do favor for this administration.
China. We need independence.
Yeah. And what's your message to? Have you seen Donald Trump? Do you think he should step in